Hello, friends. I would like to share with you today the story of Melanie and how she got a very special gift. There was once a fisherman, and he went out fishing every single day to catch his fish. Now, he took what was most important with him, and you would think that it would be a fishing pole, a hook, maybe some worms. Not him. He took a big net, and the most important thing of all that he could bring, his daughter, Melanie. Now, Melanie, he brought her because she had a very special gift. She could sing to the fish, and when she did, the fish would come. So every day she went with her father, and they climbed into his little boat that rocked on the water with the net. And as they went out into the bay, she would start singing because that's what her father told her to do. She'd look over the edge of the water, and she would say, "Little fishies in the sea, little fishies swim to me." And as soon as she sang, fish would start swimming, flashing with their shining colors like rainbows. Red fish, blue fish, green fish, purple fish, big fish, little fish, goldfish, silverfish. And they would swim around and around and around in the water. And her father would take that big net and he would whoosh, splash, and drop it onto the fish. And he would pull that net in and pull in so many fish that it was almost too much for the little boat. And every time he did, he would laugh. He'd say, "Ah ha ha, what a catch I've made!" As if Melanie didn't have anything to do with it. He would paddle and bring in his catch of the day and brag to everybody about what a catch he made. Ha ha! But each day, he would go out again with his daughter, Melanie, and she would sing, "Little fishies in the sea, little fishies come to me." And they would all come, and he would catch the fish day after day after day. Ha ha! What a catch I've made. This continued on until one day her father was too lazy to get out of bed. And he said, "Melanie, I want you to go into the boat while I take a nap. And I want you to paddle and get those fish and bring them to market." So Melanie, she went out with the boat and the net and paddled out into the bay. But she didn't throw her net into the water. Instead, she just sat on the edge of the boat as it was rocking and rocking and rocking, and she looked out and she sang, "Little fishies in the sea, little fishies come to me." And they began to appear, as they always did, swimming around and around the boat. All the different shining colors like jewels. Red fish, blue fish, goldfish, silverfish, diamond fish, ruby fish, big fish, little fish. One fish came closer than all the rest, and it was a big silverfish. And she smiled and looked at it. And then the fish smiled back. And she said, "Hello." And then the fish said, "Hello." A talking fish. And he said to her, "Why aren't you trying to catch us like you usually do?" And she just shook her head and she said, "No, I never wanted to catch you. I just like watching you, and I wished I could swim with you. Wouldn't that be wonderful?" And she said, I wish I could be in the water, maybe like a fish. And it made her a little sad. So she sang a sad little song. How I wish that I could be like a fishy in the sea. That silver fish smiled at her again and said, we have a gift for you, for that beautiful, beautiful singing. And the fish swam around and around and around the boat, swirling down, 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 down into the water. And then they came back up, swirling faster. And when they did, they seemed to be carrying something. It looked like a purse. A purse made of things in the ocean, all brown and shiny, with jewels all over. And she smiled and laughed. As she reached out for it, she could almost touch it, but not quite. Maybe it was full of jewels, like the fish's scales, all shining in the sun. And she could take it home, and it would remind her of the ocean always. But no, she couldn't quite reach it. And the fish said, why don't you jump in with us and get it? Now, she was a very good swimmer. She'd been swimming since before she could remember. But she hadn't thought to jump in with the fish. But she wanted to. So she did. She jumped right in, sploosh. And there were fish swimming all around. And there was her purse. And as soon as she touched it, something happened. She began to feel tickly all over. And suddenly she realized, even though she was in the water, she could breathe like a fish. And when she looked down at her body, she saw that her legs had turned into a fish's tail. So Melanie, the mermaid, took her purse, her mermaid's purse, and put it right on her back. And she swam in the ocean with her friends. And you know, if you go to the beach today, you could possibly still see a purse like that, a mermaid's purse, brown with jewels. And if you're even luckier, you might see Melanie swimming in the water, and she might share jewels with you. And that is the end of that fishy, fishy fairy tale. Thank you for sharing. A fun story that I have read is The Deep Blue Sea, A Book of Colors by Audrey Wood. It's a chain story. Now, chain stories, that's where you keep adding something new to the tale, and you keep repeating all the things that came before. And the more things you add, the longer those things that you repeat go, and the story gets longer and longer and longer. It's kind of a fun way to tell a story. Also, The Deep Blue Sea, it reminded me of an old Irish song that I heard as a kid called Rattlin' Bog. So I took Deep Blue Sea and I mixed it up with Rattlin' Bog, and I made a chain song called Big Red Rock. It's going to be fun. You get a part that you get to sing with me, and it goes like this. It goes, hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. And then we say it again. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. Now we're going to do it one more time, but we're going to sing it just a little bit faster. Okay, so we're going to do it. Sing it again, a little bit faster. You ready? Let's try it. Just make sure we have it and we know how to sing it. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. Good job. So we're going to sing this song together, And since, if we keep adding new things, it's going to get longer and longer, and we might have trouble remembering all the parts that came before. So Miss Kristy has her felt board here. And as you can see on my felt board, I already have my ocean, and there is our big red rock. So I'm going to just keep adding things to that, and you'll know where we are in the song. And also, when we start this song, your part's coming first, so be ready. You ready? So here we go. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. And on that rock there was a tree, a green tree, a rattling tree. A tree on the rock, and the rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. And on that tree there was a nut, a rare nut, a rattling nut. A nut on the tree, a tree on the rock, and the rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. And on that nut there was a bird, a purple bird, a rattling bird. A bird on the nut, a nut on the tree, a tree on the rock, and the rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. And on that bird was a butterfly, an orange butterfly rattling high. Butterfly on the bird, a bird on the nut, a nut on the tree, a tree on the rock, and the rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. And on Butterfly there was a spot, a black spot, a rattling spot. Spot on Butterfly, butterfly on the bird, a bird on the nut, a nut on the tree, a tree on the rock, a rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. And over that spot there was a sun, a yellow sun, a rattling sun. Sun over spot, spot on Butterfly, butterfly on the bird on the nut on the tree on the rock, and the rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. And over that sun there was a cloud, a white cloud, a rattling cloud. The cloud turned gray, and the rain came down on the rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. Hey ho, the big red rock, the rock down on the ocean, oh. Very good job. Thank you for singing with me.